I'm sitting on the edge of the kitchen chair, tracing the ghost of your hand in the air. The skin is still tender, the mark is still blue, a permanent map of the damage we do. I should be a fortress, I should be a wall, but I'm just a house that's beginning to fall. I'm gathering pieces of us from the floor, and I'm still the one who is holding the door. They say that the healing process is a linear line, but I'm circling back to the yours and the mine. I'm a glutton for mercy, a fool for the light, even when you're the one who is bringing the night. Oh, I'm bruised, but I'm loving, I'm sore, but I'm here, standing in the wreckage of a long, lonely year. You've got the hammer and I've got the glass, watching the shadows and the certainties pass. Yeah, my heart is a watercolor stain of a beautiful life. Still bruised, but I'm loving, I don't know why. I'm wearing your sweater to cover the ache, waiting for the moment that I finally break. But the break never comes, it's just a slow bend, a broken heart ballad that never quite ends. I'm feeding the fire with the letters you wrote, while the lump of I miss you is stuck in my throat. I'm a beautiful mess of a maybe and wait, still leaving the light on and unlocking the gate. Is it a sickness? Is it a gift to be the only one who can feel the rift and still wanna bridge it with nothing but skin, letting the cold winter wind back in? Oh, I'm bruised, but I'm loving, I'm sore, but I'm here, standing in the wreckage of a long, lonely year. You've got the hammer and I've got the glass, watching the shadows and the certainties pass. Yeah, my heart is a watercolor stain of a beautiful life. Still bruised, but I'm loving, I don't know why. Handle with care, but don't hurt. I'll stay when you won't. Still tender. Bruised but I'm tracing the lines where the light used to be, before you became a ghost story to me. The hallway is quiet, the air is too thin. I'm wearing my skin like it's paper and tin. I try to be steady, I try to be stone, but I'm just a kid sitting here on my own. You didn't break it, no, that's way too clean. You left it in pieces somewhere in between. It's a dull kind of ache, it's a blue kind of stain, and I'm learning in the rhythm of breathing through pain. Now I'm just a bruised little heart in a very big chest, looking for somewhere to lay down and rest. I'm purple and yellow, I'm sore to the touch. I guess I just went and I loved you too much. Yeah, the bleeding has stopped, but the marks are still deep. Just a bruised little heart that you didn't want to keep. Unfolding your sweater and hiding the sands, trying to figure out where the forever went. Every sharp corner, every loud sound makes me wanna pull all the curtains around. It's not a tragedy, it's not a grand fall. It's just feeling tiny and feeling it all. Don't tell me I'm strong, don't tell me I'll grow. I'm tired of lessons I didn't wanna know. I'm tender and fragile, I'm fragile and worn. Just a soft piece of silk that's been jaggedly torn. Now I'm just a bruised little heart in a very big chest, looking for somewhere to lay down and rest. I'm purple and yellow, I'm sort of the touch. I guess I just went and I loved you too much. Yeah, the bleeding has stopped, but the marks are still deep. Just a bruised little heart that you didn't want to keep. Handle with care, that's what I should have said, but I gave it to you, and you left it for dead. Just a bruised little heart. Yeah, it's beating, but it's dark. I'm turning up the thermostat, but the numbers are a lie. There's a window in this living room that money cannot buy. We're sitting on the same road, but we're on different islands now. I'm looking for a bridge to you, but I've forgotten how. The steam is rising from the cup, but the porcelain is stone. It's a crowded kind of freezing when you're standing here alone. We used to be the campfire, we used to be the spark. Now we're just two shadows moving stiffly in the dark. I can see your breath in the air between our chests, a warning sign of all the words we never expressed. Oh, it's cold between hearts, and the ice is getting thick. The silence is a poison that is making me feel sick. We're shivering in a house that we used to call home, but the fire's gone fighting cold between hearts. Don't touch me, it hurts to be this cold. We're turning into statues, getting brittle, getting old. The freeze is here, the end is near. Cold between hearts.
The piano notes become shorter and sharper, like ice cracking, before stopping.
I'm standing in the shallow, but the tide is coming fast. Trying to make a future out of a saturated past. The water's in my ankles and it's climbing to my knee. I'm calling out your name to the salt in the breeze, but the waves are getting taller, they're blocking out the sun. And I'm realizing now that the damage is done. I thought you were the lifeguard, I thought you were the shore, but you're the undertow pulling me under the floor. My lungs are getting heavy, the air is turning blue, and I'm losing the fight just to get back to you. And I'm drowning in you, in the weight of the deep, in the million secrets that you wanted to keep. The surface is a mirror that I can't seem to break. I'm sinking in the middle of a beautiful mistake. Yeah, the current is strong and the light is all through, but I'm drowning in you. I can see the shimmer of the world above the line, but I'm drifting further from the yours and the mine. It's a silent kind of chaos, a peaceful kind of in watching the lover turn into a ghost of a friend. I've got your memory like a stone in my coat, keeping me from staying afloat. Don't throw me a rope, don't tell me to swim. I'm already over the shattering. I'd rather go down in the cold and the dark than live on the land without your spark. And I'm drowning in you, in the weight of the deep, in the million secrets that you wanted to keep. The surface is a mirror that I can't seem to break. I'm sinking in the middle of a beautiful mistake. Yeah, the current is strong and the light is all through, but I'm drowning in you. Bubbles in the darkness, pressure in the chest. I'm lit in the ocean. Bubbles in the darkness, pressure in the chest. I'm lit in the ocean. It's going down, 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 drowning in you. The furniture's gone and the boxes are packed, but the ghost of your voice is still perfectly tracked in the groves of the silence, the walls of this place. I can't scrub the sorrow from this empty cold space. I'm walking the hallways we built in our minds, searching for something you left behind. Every floorboard is screaming, every shadow has a name, and I'm the only keeper of this dying dusty flame. The air is still heavy with the words you once said, the always and never that are now playing dead. I'm stuck on a loop, a record that's cracked, and I can't stop the echoes from coming right back. Oh, the echoes of hurt are rattling the glass, reminding me that nothing that we had was built to last. They bounce off the ceiling, they crash on the floor, a permanent soundtrack behind every door. Yeah, the song is all over, the melody's gone, but the echoes of hurt go on and on and on. I turn on the radio, but I can't hear the song, because the sound of you leaving is just too strong. It's in the quiet mornings and the lonely night, a haunting reminder of the loss of the light. I try to scream silence, I try to move on, but the feedback loop of sorrow just goes on and on. Is there a mute button? Is there a place I can hide from the sound of the love that you let just slide, from the ghost of the laughter that's now a loud cry? I can't stop the echoes and I can't tell them why. Oh, the echoes of hurt are rattling the glass, reminding me that nothing that we had was built to last. They bounce off the ceiling, they crash on the floor, a permanent soundtrack behind every door. Yeah, the song is all over, the melody's gone, but the echoes of hurt go on and on and on, on and on. The sound of the end that goes on and on and on and on. The sound of the end that goes on and on. Furniture's gone, the sound of the end, the sound of the end, the sound of the end, they're on and on and on and on. The sound of the end that goes on and on. The sound of the end that goes on. furniture's gone. The furniture's gone. The furniture's gone. The furniture's gone. Furniture's gone. Furniture's gone. The furniture's furniture's gone. The furniture's gone. The furniture's gone. The goldenrod is dying in the vase by the window pane, and the heat is giving way to a steady silver rain. We're packing up the towels and the sand from the floor, but we're leaving something heavy right behind the door. I remember the sunburn and the salt on your skin before the shorter days let the shadows back in. The ice is melting in the glass, the porch is getting cold, and the story of forever is already getting old. I'm reaching for the solstice, I'm reaching for the light, but I'm losing you to the coming of the night. Oh, we faded like summer, just a season in the sun. A beautiful high before the damage was done. The green turned to copper, then it fell to the street, and I'm shivering now in the October heat. Yeah, the fire went out and the colors all ran. We faded like faded like summer. We faded like summer. The Polaroids are curling at the edges on the wall. I'm waiting for a landslide, but I only feel the fall. We're sitting on the sofa, but there's miles of empty space. I'm looking for the person who used to love this face. The coffee's getting bitter, the sun is moving on. We're still here together, but the together part is gone. It's not a sudden wreckage, it's not a crash in a wave. It's just a slow erosion of the promises we gave. I'm reaching for your shadow as it's pulling out the light, watching us go quiet in the middle of the night. I'm fading out slowly, like the song at the end, losing the lover and losing the fun. There's no final curtain, no big goodbyes. The how you doing and the fire in your eye. You're losing the color. We're turning to gray, fading out slowly, just a heartbeat a day. Your laughter used to fill a hole, now it's just a ghost. I'm counting up the memories that I'm gonna miss the most. We used to talk for hours, now we're careful with our breath. Afraid that any word might be the one that starts the death. The garden's overgrown and the windows are all blurred. We're a book with missing pages and a scream that's never heard. They say it's better to burn out than to slowly rust away, but I'm standing in the wreckage of a long and rainy day. How do you want a person who hasn't even left when you're still living in my house but feeling the theft? And we're fading out slowly, like a song at the end, losing the lover and losing the thread. There's no final curtain, no big goodbye. Just the how you doing and the fight in your eye. You're losing the color. We're turning to gray, fading out slowly, just a heartbeat a day. Turn the volume down, dim the lights, we're almost invisible now. Just a whisper in the wind, fading out slowly down. Turn the volume down. Turn the volume down. Turn the volume down. Turn the volume down. It's the whisper in the wind, turning out to Polaroids are curling. Turn the volume down. Turn the volume down. Turn the volume. Turn the lights. Turn the Polaroids are curling. The Polaroids are curling. Dim the light. Turn the volume down. Turn the volume down. The Polaroids are curling down. Turn the volume down. The Polaroids are curling. Turn the volume down. I'm reaching for the edge of the kitchen sink, trying to find a second just to stop and think. But the floor is dissolving like sugar in rain, and there's no solid ground to support all this pain. I thought there'd be a ledge or a safety net, but I haven't found the bottom of this hollow yet. The walls are retreating, the ceiling is gone, and I'm losing the race against the coming of dawn. There's no wind in my hair, there's no rush in my ears, just a slow, steady counting of all of my fears. Gravity's broken, the compass is spinning, and I've lost the end before I found the beginning. And I'm falling out slowly, I'm falling into nothing, searching for a hand or a heart or something, but the air is too thin and the dark is too wide, and there's nowhere for a broken spirit to hide. Yeah, the ice was the anchor that kept me in place. Now I'm just falling into nothing in this empty space. I see our old photos drifting by in the dark, a flicker of a flame, a dying little spark. I try there a floor? Is there a place where I land? Or am I just destined to never quite stand? Screaming for mercy, I'm screaming for weight, but I'm already past the garden gate. And I'm falling out slowly, I'm falling into nothing, searching for a hand or a heart or something, but the air is too thin and the dark is too wide, and there's nowhere for a broken spirit to hide. Yeah, the ice was the anchor that kept me in place. Yeah, now I'm just falling into nothing in this empty space. No impact, no sound, just the terrifying lack of the ground. Falling, still falling, gone. The coffee was still brewing when you found a nerve. You swerved off the road, breaking the curve. I was making the bed, fluffing the pillows for two, completely unaware that I was losing you. There wasn't a warning, no thunder, no flash, just the flick of a match, then you turned into ash. We were talking about the weekend, we were planning a trip, then the words I'm leaving just fell from your lip. I'm stuck in that second, frozen in time, watching the clock steal everything that felt like mine. Goodbye came fast, like a bullet in the chest, put my world to the test, put my soul to rest. No final kiss, no tear in your eye, just a clean sudden cut, a surgical goodbye. Yeah, the life we built was a house made of glass, and the end of our story, goodbye came fast. You grabbed your keys, didn't even pack a bag, like our life was just a joke, a tired old gag. I'm standing in the kitchen with the water still running, staring at a future that feels suddenly stunning. In its empty, stark silence, in its brand new design, you crossed the state line before I finished the wine. They say slow goodbyes are painful, a drawn out bitter war, but nothing prepared me for the slam of the door, for the whiplash of silence, the sudden sharp shock, for the way you just simply turned off the clock. Goodbye came fast, like a bullet in the chest, put my world to the test, put my soul to rest. No final kiss, no tear in your eye, just a clean sudden cut, a surgical goodbye. Yeah, the life we built was a house made of glass, and the end of our story, goodbye came fast. No time to breathe, no time to cry, no time to ask a simple question, why just gone, gone. Goodbye came fast. Goodbye where the air is thick as lead, counting every heartbeat like a word I never said. The floorboards are breathing, the walls are closing in. I'm wearing this sorrow like a second skin. I thought I could outrun the ghost of your name, but my chest is a furnace for a dying flame. It's a thought in the hollow, it's a drum in the bone, a steady reminder that I'm sitting here alone. I'm trying to steady the rhythm, trying to slow the pace, but I'm losing the battle to your beautiful face. And these heavy heartbeats are echoing loud like the crack of lightning in a charcoal cloud. They're dragging me down to the bottom of the sea, where the memory of us is still haunting me. Yeah, the silence is breaking, the pressure is real. I'm paralyzed by everything. I still feel just a rhythm of lead in a world of glass, watching these heavy heartbeats pass. I'm pressing my palm to the center of the ache, waiting for the moment that I finally break. Every pulse is a comeback, every throb is a why, underneath the weight of this empty black sky. You're the blood in the needle, you're the thorn in the vein, and I'm just a vessel for all of this pain. 1, 2, I'm losing my mind. 3, 4, I'm leaving the light behind. It's a physical weight, it's a mountain of stone, pressing on the parts of me that are still your own. And these heavy heartbeats are echoing loud like a crack of the lightning in a charcoal cloud. They're dragging me down to the bottom of the sea, where the memory of us is still haunting me. Yeah, the silence is breaking, the pressure is real. I'm paralyzed by everything. I still feel just a rhythm of lead in a world of glass, watching these heavy heartbeats pass. The sound of the anthem, losing the lover, losing the friend. So heavy, so slow. Heavy heartbeats, heavy heartbeats, heavy heartbeats. I'm sitting on the porch with the door unlocked, watching the driveway, waiting for the shock. My friends all say I'm a glutton for the blade, but they don't know the price that I've already paid. I'd rather have you lightning than this empty, quiet sky. I'd rather have the poison than the clean, cold goodbye. The silence is a fever, the peace is a lie. I'm craving the storm that used to live in your eyes. So come back with your hammers, come back with your stone. I'm tired of being unbroken and alone. Go on and hurt me again, let the bruises bleed. No, I take the worst of your heart just to be close to you. begging for the record, so hurt me again. Do yours, do yours, so hurt me again. I'm chasing the scars that are starting to heal, but the numbness is the only thing I don't wanna feel. I'm a hollowed out house with the windows blown out, waiting for the one thing I can't live without. You're the salt in the water, you're the thorn in the rose, but you're the only version of home that I know. They tell me to run, they tell me to hide, but they haven't seen the ghost that is living inside. I take 1,000, I hate use over one, we are done. I'm looking for the eclipse, I don't want the sun. Go on and hurt me again, let the bruises be new. I take the worst of your heart just to be close to you. Come here with the worst, or the way that you leave. I just need a reason to finally breathe. Yeah, break what is left, I won't even pretend. I'm begging for the wreckage, so hurt me again. Do your worst, I'm still here. Make me feel something, even if it's fear. Just don't be quiet, don't be gone. Hurt me again before the dawn. Do your worst, 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 do your I'm sitting on the porch. Do your worst. Do you? I'm sitting on. Do your worst. Do your worst. I'm sitting on the porch. 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 Sitting on the porch. I'm 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 sitting on the porch. Do your I'm sitting on the porch. I'm sitting on the porch. I'm sitting on the porch. I'm sitting on the porch with the door unlocked. I'm sitting on the porch. I'm sitting on. I'm sitting on. I'm sitting. door unlocked. I'm sitting on the porch. I'm sitting on the porch. I'm sitting on the porch. I'm sitting on the I'm sitting on the porch. I'm sitting on torch. I'm sitting on the porch when sitting on. I'm sitting on the porch. I'm sitting on. I'm sitting on. Sitting on the porch. I'm staring at the calendar like it's a crime scene, trying to remember who the hell we used to be before the kitchen table turned into a battleground, before we learned to weaponize every single sound. I'm wearing the shirt that still smells like the lake, back when forever didn't feel like a mistake. The coffee tastes like paper and the air is full of grit. I'm looking at the fire, but there's nothing left to light it. I'd give anything to go back to the start, before we knew the layout of each other's broken heart. Oh, I miss yesterday when your hand was in mine, and the world wasn't heavy and the stars used to shine. We were golden and stupid, we were messy and loud, before we got lost in this suffocating cloud. Yeah, today is a ghost and tomorrow is gray. I'm just a hostage till I miss yesterday. I walked past the diner where we stayed until 4, but I couldn't bring myself to open up the door. I see us through the window in a booth in the back, before all the colors started fading into black. Now we speak in whispers like we're scared of the glass, just waiting for the memory of us to finally pass. They say live in the moment, but the moment is cruel. It's a cold-hearted teacher and I'm a failing fool, because now is the saw your car parked outside a place we used to go, and I had to tell my heart to take it slow. I heard you finally found that apartment by the park, the one with the windows that keep out the dark. I'm supposed to be indifferent, I'm supposed to be past the version of us that wasn't built to last. But I'm still checking the weather in your part of town, wondering if the rain is weighing you down. I'm a fool in a hallway, staring at a closed door, counting the reasons I shouldn't want more. Steady knife, yeah, the world keeps spinning and the seasons all flare, but the truth is a ghost, I still care. I nearly called you Tuesday just to tell you the news about that old guitar and the strings that I used. Then I remembered I'm not your first call anymore. I'm just a shadow on your kitchen floor. I hope you're eating well and I hope you're sleeping deep, even if I'm not the promise you wanted to keep. Is it a weakness? Is it a crime to be the only one who can outrun the time? I'm happy for you, happy, I'm glad you're doing fine, but I'm still haunted by the way your hand felt in mine. Ooh, I'm not supposed to notice, I'm not supposed to mind that I'm the one you chose to leave behind. They say let it go and move on with your life, but the memory of you is a dull, steady knife. Yeah, the world keeps spinning and the seasons all flare, but the truth is a ghost, I still care. From a distance, with no name, I'm still the keeper of the very same flame. Yeah, you're gone, but I'm still right here. I still care. I heard the click of the lock, the most honest sound, while I was still building my world on your ground. You took the blueprint and you took the heat. Now I'm shivering here on a one-way street. The candles burn out and the matches are dim, and you took the light from every single lamp. I'm reaching for walls that I used to know, but the layout has changed since you decided to go. My eyes are wide open, but I'm effectively blind, searching for pieces you left behind. Now Just a ghost being left in the dark. I'm tripping over memories of things we once said, like the way that you promised to stay in my bed. Now I'm feeling my way through the wreckage of us, where the gold in the frames has turned into rust. I'm calling your name, but it swallows the sound in a room where the shadows are gaining the ground. Did you do it on purpose? Did you want me to fail, to be the only one shivering, broken and pale? It's a different kind of lonely when you can't see your hands, and the ground where you're standing is nothing but sand. Just a ghost being left in the dark. I'm still waiting for the morning, but the morning never comes. Just the cold and the black and the way you never look back, left in the dark. I'm staring at the map of the life we planned, but the ink is running like hourglass, and the kitchen light is flickering, a stuttering spark, and I'm losing the trail in the deep in the dark. I recognize the curtains, I recognize the floor, but I don't know the person standing at the door. The compass is spinning and the North Star is gone, and I'm just a traveler waiting for dawn. But the sun is a stranger and the moon is a lie, and I'm just a shadow under this empty sky. Oh, I'm lost in heartbeat, I'm lost in the air, searching for a bridge that's not destined to break. I'm wandering the rooms of a hollowed out home, where the silence is heavy and the marrow's gonna bone. Yeah, the ice was the anchor, but the chain is all free, and I'm lost in heartbeat, in the mess that we made. I'm calling your name, but the echo is cold, like a story that's finished before it was told. I'm checking the corners for a glimmer of wheat, but there's nothing but salt and the sound of the sea. It's a forest of memories, and I've lost the track, and there's no golden breadcrumbs to lead me right back. Is there a signpost? Is there a line to lead me out of the middle of the night? I'm a ghost in the static, a face in the crowd, screaming your name but not making a sound. Oh, I'm lost in is getting cold on the table for two. I'm still rehearsing things I should have said to you. Your keys are on the counter, but you're not at the door. And I'm just a ghost haunting our second floor. I watched your taillights bleed into the rain, leaving me here to dance with the pain. Oh, there's a love lost tonight, and it's heavy and deep. A million promises we couldn't keep. The silence is screaming, the shadows are long. I'm just a melody in a broken song. Yeah, the stars went out, and the world lost its light. There's a love lost tonight. I'm checking my phone just to see if you called, but the screen stays dark and I'm hitting a wall. I see your side of the bed, perfectly made, while I'm over here just wishing I'd stayed. We built a kingdom on shifting sand. Now I'm holding the air where I once held your hand. They say time is a healer, but time is a thief, stealing the joy and leaving the grief. How do I breathe in a room full of us when forever just turned into dust? Oh, there's a love lost tonight, and it's heavy and deep. A million promises that we couldn't keep. The silence is screaming, the shadows are long. I'm just a melody in a broken song. Yeah, the stars went out, and the world lost its light. There's a love lost tonight. Turn off the lamps, lock up the gate. Maybe we love just a second too late. Yeah, it's gone. Love lost tonight. I'm digging through the attic of the things we used to be, before you grew a thicket and you locked the gate on me. The dust is settling heavy on the dreams we didn't use, and I'm just a collector of the things I'm gonna lose. I'm looking at your ghost in the doorway of the hall, waiting for a shadow that I know is gonna fall. I don't need a lifetime, I don't need a forever anymore. I just need the version of you that walked through that door before the bitterness, before the weary eyes, before we learned to live inside 1,000 little lies. Just love me once, like you did that first July, before the stars fell out and the well started to dry. Hold me like a person that you actually wanna keep, before you turn away and let the silence get too deep. Yeah, give me one more minute of the warmth I used to know. Love me once, and then I'll let you go. The clock on the mantle is a heartbeat out of time, and I'm just a poet running out of things to rhyme. You're checking your watch while I'm checking my pulse, trying to find the us underneath of someone else. I'm starving for you turn away and let the silence get too deep. Yeah, give me one more minute of the warmth I used to know. Love me once, and then I'll let you go. Like the truth before the winter, before the over. Love me once. Used to stay up late just to hear the rain. Now we're sleeping in the echoes of a duller pain. I'm moving through the kitchen like I'm made of air, and you're staring at the wall like I'm not even there. The radio is humming but the house is dead. There's a heavy dusty weight on every word we said. It didn't go out with a bang or a spark. It just slowly surrendered itself to the dark. I'm reaching for a feeling that I used to know, but the garden is buried in a foot of snow. Oh, love turned quiet like a winter night, losing the warmth and losing the light. To the rhythm of a cooling heart. Yeah, the music is over, the record is playing. Love turned quiet before we were done. I'm careful with the dishes and the way I breathe, waiting for a reason for one of us to leave. You didn't break a promise, you didn't tell a lie. You just stopped looking at me with that look in your eye. It's a peaceful kind of torture, a calm kind of hell, living in a story that we no longer tell. Scream if you have to, or give me a sign that you're still a prisoner of this design. Because this hush is a hammer, this stillness is stone. Strikingly alone. Oh, love turned quiet like a winter night, losing the warmth and losing the light. We're sitting in the same room, miles apart, listening to the rhythm of a cooling heart. Yeah, the music is over, the record is playing. Can you hear the end? It sounds like a lover becoming a friend. Just a whisper, just a sigh. Love turned quiet. Tea's getting cold on the table for two. I'm still rehearsing things I should have said to you. The silence in the kitchen has a bitter kind of taste. Watching all this empty time go to waste. I'm tracing the patterns of the dust on your chair, reaching for a ghost that isn't really there. I should be sleeping, I should be numb, but I'm waiting for a message that's never gonna come. I'm a satellite spinning in a dark, lonely orbit with the gravity of grief and no way to absorb it. And I'm missing you tonight, like a lung misses air, looking for your shadow on the creaky wooden stair. The moon is a cold white eye in the sky, watching all the reasons that we had to say goodbye. Yeah, the world is a desert and the stars have lost their light, because I'm missing you tonight. I nearly dialed your number just to hear your voice, before I remembered that leaving was a choice. I'm folding your laundry that you left in the bin, trying to breathe the last of your sentence. A hollowed out feeling, a tilt in the floor, knowing I won't see your silhouette at the door. They say time is a healer, but time is a thief, stealing the joy and leaving the grief. I'm counting the hours by the tears that I shed in the king-size desert of our empty bed. And I'm missing you tonight, like a lung misses air, looking for your shadow on the creaky wooden stair. The moon is a cold white eye in the sky, watching all the reasons that we had to say goodbye. Yeah, the world is a desert and the stars have lost their light, because I'm missing you tonight. Turn off the lamp, lock up the gate. Maybe we love just a second too late. Yeah, it's gone, but I'm missing you tonight. I'm locking the windows and I'm bolting the door, but the hollowed out feeling is still on the floor. I used to find refuge in the sound of your key. Now every shadow is a threat to me. The walls are too thin and the ceiling's too high. I'm scared of the stars in this uncaring sky. I used to be fearless, I used to be brave, before you became the ghost that I couldn't save. Now the silence is a weapon and the dark is a snare, and I'm looking for danger in the empty air. Oh, nothing feels safe since you walked away. The sunlight is sharp and the morning is gray. The floorboards are shifting, the foundation is dust. I've lost every reason to love and to trust. Yeah, the world is a minefield and the rhythm is wrong, and nothing feels safe now that you're gone. I'm checking my pulse just to see if it's there, but the rhythm is jagged and full of despair. I'm a house with no roof and a hurricane wind, trying to figure out where the ending begins. You were the anchor, you were the shield. Now I'm exposed in a dead open field. Is there a corner, is there a place where I don't see the loss on my own fading face? The safety is shattered, the glass is all sharp, and I'm bleeding out slowly in the middle of the park. I'm watching the tide come in and then retreat, a temporary rhythm, bittersweet. The leaves turn golden brown and hit the ground, a slow short cycle, the only constant sound. I trace the lines upon my hand, the ones I knew as mine. But even skin is giving up, obeying the design. We built this house on what we thought was stone and solid earth, but everything has a cost and everything has a word. I should've known when you held me close at the start that even a steady rhythm stops in a weary heart. 'Cause nothing stays forever, the ink is gonna bleed, a lesson that I always knew a necessary need. The stars will fall, the sun will fade, the mountains turn to dust, and every single golden thing is bound to turn to rust. Yeah, the clock is always running on the things we hold so clever. I'm just learning the hard way that nothing stays forever. The promises we whispered underneath the moon so bright were just a fragile moment, burning out within the night. You were my anchor, you were my only safety net, a beautiful illusion I'm not ready to forget. The laughter in the kitchen, the quiet hum of us, all temporary magic turning into dust. I don't hate the ending, I just hate the truth it brings, the temporary nature of all beautiful things. We were a snowflake in a palm, perfect and divine, melting in the sunlight of a cruel, slow ticking time. 'Cause nothing stays forever, the ink is gonna bleed, a lesson that I always knew a necessary need. The stars will fall, the sun will fade, the mountains turn to dust, and every single golden thing is bound to turn to rust. Yeah, the clock is always running on the things we hold so clever. I'm just learning the hard way that nothing stays forever. No anchor, no storm, we are just visitors on our way home, passing through, me and you. Nothing stays forever.
The piano fades out very slowly, note by note, until nothing is left.
I'm holding the ledger where we wrote down our names, beside all the grand architectural frames of the house we would build and the garden we'd grow. Before the unseasonal bitter white snow, I bought into the always, I invested in us. Now my pockets are empty and filled with the dust. gave me your word like a sacred gold coin at the place where two riverbanks happen to join. But the meadow was hollow and the water was deep, and you made a vow that you weren't meant to keep, and the promise fell through like a crack in the ice. I'm paying the debt and I'm paying the price. It wasn't a lie, no, it wasn't a scam. It was just the collapse of the person I am. Yeah, the floorboards gave way and the ceiling turned blue when that heavy, forever kind of promise fell through. I'm looking at contracts that we never signed in the hazy, soft corners of my aching mind. The vacation in April, the dog we would get are just ghosts in a tangled and silver spun net. You didn't betray me, you just changed your mind, leaving me stuck in a life left behind. How do you sue for a broken down heart, for a map that was shredded right from the start? The ink wasn't permanent, the paper was thin, and the storm found a way to let the bitterness in. And the promise fell through like a crack in the ice. I'm paying the debt and I'm paying the price. It wasn't a lie, no, it wasn't a scam. It was just the collapse of the person I am. Yeah, the floorboards gave way and the ceiling turned blue when that heavy, forever kind of promise fell through.